Yeah, my name is Nancy Talai. I'm one of the administrators of Talai Estate, Kibor Talai Estate, and we have a succession case in court, which started in 2014, and last week someone came and fenced our part of our land. And the person is Oscar Sudi, because we saw his car, a car which is usually stationed in his farm, which is adjacent to our farm also in cases. So that car is usually a pickup, the make of a white pickup from his farm, and his workers from that farm also. They came and started fencing our land. So we were wondering why they are fencing, and yet there was a court's order which was issued in 2014. The same person, the same Oscar Sudi, had come in 2020 to fence the land, claiming that he had bought it from my sister-in-law called Eunice Talai Rono. Then we were wondering, how could Eunice Talai sell a portion of land whereby in that land we have a caveat? A caveat has been imposed on the land, and there are two court orders. One which had been given by Justice Honorable Githua, and another one again against Oscar Sudi in that 2020. And the court's order was, the first one was to restrain every beneficiary from selling or changing any part of the land to any other use apart from what the person was doing when, at the time our father died. And also Oscar Sudi in the second order was restrained from fencing, plowing, even stepping, trespassing on the land. And now that last week alikuja, he came and started fencing. And then when we went to look at what he was doing on the farm, when we went to the farm to inspect the farm and to check what he was doing, then police came and picked us, and we were taken to Keses police station, and later to the DCI's office in Langas. And then we were immediately on Friday, we were taken to court, and we were denied cash bail, and we were immediately taken to remand in Eldoret prison. And we were wondering why are they doing this, and yet somebody is illegally fencing our land. Somebody is illegally fencing our land. We are not on the wrong, and yet we are being put in prison for nothing, for no good reason. Yeah.
So munaona
that if the court gives any order that does not touch on the offense, we will be attracting a different course of action in this kind of case.
That is why I'm asking.
Yes,
will that contradict the High Court by maintaining the state of
precisely.
Yes.
Your Honor, I am informed by the investigating officer that there is
He's writing what he's saying.
place aside. Number 362 for you. 362.
Your Honor, the status quo is that the complainant is in that property as we speak, and she has been there. So I don't know if council feels that there is a breach of the court order. The only thing that you can do is file for contempt of that court order. But for now, to avoid any bloodshed or anything, let the status quo be the way it is. If there is any issue of contempt, let them proceed to the lands court. That is the right procedure.
You know, the lawyer prosecutor is interpreting the law in a manner to favor what he has been wrongly fed with. I've given the court a court order. So I'm not just talking from nowhere. He's talking from nowhere.
It is now 11:19 a.m. The probation report is not ready. I feel that the probation officer should also be prudent in arriving at the court. In my ruling of Friday, I said that the report should be availed without fail. The probation officer should know that a court session begins at 9 and should be in court by that time. And in insisting that the report was to be ready by today, I was considering the age of the accused persons, who in my opinion are fairly old. So that being the case, I proceed to grant bond terms to the tune of 100,000, the surety of a single amount, or a cash bill of 50,000 each.
14. So on diverse dates of 21st and 22nd, they realized that some people were fencing the land near Keses, next to Moi University. So on 22nd, they went to intervene. Then when they went to intervene, they were shocked that police officers immediately from nowhere came to arrest them. Then they were told to come back to court on the 27th, which is today. To the contrary, on 24th of March, which is Friday, they were again arrested and charged in court and kept the whole weekend until today. So when the matter came back to court again today, the court realized that there's really no basis to keep them in the cells, and they were released. There have been a complaint about the area legislature. Yeah, because the people who came to fence there, when they were asked by the administrators of the state of Talai, why they fencing the land and under whose authority, since the administrators and the family members were not aware where they're from, they said they have been sent by the MP for Kapsaret. And of course, there's a case between the MP and the family over the same piece of land in court, which is pending.